Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. Last time, we did some work. We got a couple of new machines. We got the food transposer and the magma crucible. We used that to make some signalum, which is right here. We got the 10 seeds. We made a market. We made some bee stuff, the beginnings of bee stuff, which is over there. Squeezer, carpenter, and centrifuge. We went to the Nether for a little bit. We're gonna head back there for a second. I spent some time off camera working on trying to get more, trying to get the mining XP level up. We're almost there. I did manage to get the skill level up, and it gave us another modifier and some redstone on there, which is really nice. I was looking at pick stuff. We might have to make an alamite pick to mine this the ardite. Signalum might also work, but these picks inherently have one level lower than what they should. And I don't actually know where Enduring Pickaxe is because I was looking at the Enduring pick, and it has an Alamite. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is going on with it. So who knows? But anyways, I did have to use an Enduring. I accidentally let my pick break. Let's see, I got a barrel here for netherrack because I was getting a lot of that because it's what I was going in mining. And I sifted a little bit of dirt, topiary grass rather, got a willow sapling, blueberry bush, and a blackberry bush. I also added a barrel here and replanted the wheat because 10-10-10 wheat gives you a lot. I also put the culinary generator up over there by the my machines just to give it more power, and I threw 10 toast sandwiches in there. So this is going to get power a little bit faster than it was, and I did smelt up a bunch of iron. I had over a stack of iron dust in there, so it was quite nice. But today we are going to look at a couple of things. One of the big things that we're going to try to do is the power grid. We're going to try to get the culinary generator that's a higher tier, the 8X. That's going to require us to make a bunch of culinary generators, but that shouldn't be too bad. I didn't even think of how bad that is, but we are going to need to make the QED. The QED is pretty easy, other than obsidian and burnt quartz, which is just blocks of quartz. So I I ground up a bunch of sand, and it is slowly making more soul sand. Otherwise we can go to the nether and get more, but I think first of all let's go to the nether and let's get this enduring pickaxe a little bit better. I want to make something first though. I want to make a silky jewel, and we're going to try something. So it is string and gold nugget. Or gold coins. So let's use gold coins because, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're here. I also want to put away the berry bushes if I could. I always feel like I need to put those somewhere else, but we'll put that stuff up here. So we have 3 of the 5 berry bushes, I guess. We're going to need some string. String is a bit of a problem because I'm not getting spiders in my spawner. So that is something to think about. There are other ways to get string. I can always do the whole... Ooh, I don't have enough string. What are some good ways to get string? So there's cotton. So best cotton is this cotton, which is cotton seeds. I think I can buy those, so we might want to do that. I keep going back too far. Otherwise, wool and a pulverizer. For bees. Okay. Or we can kill spiders and or grow infested trees with silkworms. I think for now, because we're going to need quite a bit, what's going to be the best way? I think we're going to come over here. We're going to go ahead and see how bad it is to buy some cotton. Shouldn't be too bad. It is literally 1 emerald. Alright, let's go grab an emerald, and we're going to grab a bunch of bone meal to make this quick and painless. Let's grab stacks, and I just want 1 emerald. Also probably going to want to make some more toast here soon, but that is not a problem. So yeah, it stays on where you were. Cool. So we buy the cotton, we'll get a piece of dirt, just put it right, and let's actually, you know what, we don't need dirt, let's put that away. I'm gonna break this wheat, and we're gonna do it right here. So cotton, and we need a bunch. So let's just stand here and bone meal this. So we're gonna make a silky jewel, and we're gonna add this to our pick. So the reason why we want to do that, this doesn't have fortune, does it? Good. You don't want fortune because fortune and silk touch don't usually like each other. But the benefit of having the silky jewel is we're gonna be able to mine nether ores, and hopefully nothing bad happens. So typically when you mine nether ores, well, 2 things happen. So one is zombie pigmen really don't like you touching their ore. I have a whole bunch of seeds. I don't care right now, so let's grab 32 wheat. That should be enough. And we can make a ton of string. And cool. So we have a decent amount of string now. Now let's go ahead and pulverize that. We need a emerald. I might take a diamond as well, for a couple reasons. But silky cloths around a emerald gives you a silky jewel. We come over here. We'll put our pickaxe here. We'll get silk touch. And I'm going to go ahead and put a diamond on there as well. It's going to give us more durability. And I believe it's going to give us... yeah, it's mostly just durability. So that is really nice to have. Plus it makes it look really cool with the silk touch. So let us... let's see. We already have the flour. Let's cook that up. And... what we're going to do is we're going to take this pick, and hopefully we can mine nether ores without incident. So typically with the nether ores, 2 things will happen. When you try to mine them, they like to blow up occasionally. There's very specific reasons and like conditions for them to blow up, but they like to blow up. Also, I was in here earlier and I was just digging, and I heard some like... it sounded like potion breaking. I don't know what it was though. So I heard it over here. I don't know if it's still gonna be. Doesn't sound like it. But the other thing that likes to happen is zombie pigmen really don't like you taking their ore. And they will aggro you. There's lava underneath one of those, it looks like. Yep, right there. I see it. The zombie pigmen will aggro you if you break the nether ores, typically. Don't know if they will or not, but nether quartz, I believe... yay, we got a mining level. So our mining level is now alamite. Okay, so the manual was bugged. It is changed, but zombie pigmen don't seem to care. Ah! That scared the crap out of me. That was a hellfish. That was another hellfish. Alright, let's come over here and let's do a test. No aggro, no explosions. Cool. Alright, so we can mine all of the ores that we want. And our pickaxe kinda is terrible. But, can we level this up anymore? No. So we have an alamite pickaxe, more or less. Alamite level pickaxe. And that's not good. So we're gonna have to change it from Enderium to something else. And yeah. Because we can't mine the cobalt or the ardite. We can mine this. Always stand back when mining those ores. It seems like the hellfish like to hide in that. So, cool. Let us go back, and we're going to switch the tool head of our pick, and hopefully that will fix our problem. So, theoretically, if we make a alamite pick, it'll work. Now, I don't know if alamite is good enough or not, but we'll find out soon enough. So let's put that away. We have some nether quartz ore. I know we silk touched it, but one, it says Minecraft. That's good. The ones that say nether ores are really bad. Some mod packs will change the nether quartz to a nether ore mod style, and those will explode, and that's bad. But we can put some of the stuff away. You know what? Let's put the seared brick. I don't need the flame string in there. Let's put the seared brick in here. Flame string can just sit in there. And we can use the nether quartz ore for a bunch of stuff, but we can get some nether quartz from this. Pulverizing it is the best, I believe. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to need a little bit of quartz today, so let's go ahead and pulverize it. Let's go ahead and get some toast cooking up. We have a silver nugget, goes there, and sulfur goes in here. Alright, so let's make, we should have some alamite. Let's see. Okay, first of all, we also have signalum. Let's grab our pickaxe head and do one of these. I realized that doesn't work. So alamite has ardite. Signalum has cobalt. I think we're gonna make it signalum. And hopefully this works. Otherwise we'll waste more. But I can replace the heads of the picks, so that is what we're going to be doing. Now, while we're waiting for all of that, we need 4 blocks of quartz. And we need to make the QED. So this is a fairly simple recipe. Just some ender pearls, obsidian, a couple diamonds, needs 4 diamonds. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Some blaze powder. And yeah, obsidian is probably the biggest thing that we need. So signalum, we'll pour that out. We're going to be making more signalum later, because that makes one of the best, it makes one of the best, oh, what am I blanking? Makes one of the best, crossbows. There we go. I don't know why I blinked so hard on that. So we should be able to replace this, and it has ardite. Hopefully this works. So we now have a signalum pick with all those upgrades and everything. It's kind of cool replacing stuff, but we'll get to that in a moment. So toast. Let's put sulfur away. We need to burn this quartz. Let's make the toast sandwiches. And we need to eat. So, ender pearls is the last thing we need. Luckily, the Enduring Broadsword is really good. How many hearts does this do? 10 hearts. That's really good attack power. Now let's just grab a stack. And yeah, let's grab the glowstone dust. We'll put that away over here. And yeah, I need to get some nice ME system or something. So we have the burnt quartz. I think we should have pretty much everything we need. So first thing we need to make is this diamond edge computational matrix. It does require some ender infused obsidian. We're gonna make 10 should be good. That should be enough. We're gonna have a little bit left over. So burnt quartz, diamonds, and the ender infused obsidian. Mix that. Now we need a bunch of eyes of enders, and we need a workbench, and we should have the QED. Right there it is, QED, Quantum Energy Device. Or, if we look at it in a little bit, it hasn't changed yet. So let's go place this down somewhere and see what the quadrat demonstratum is all about. There's a joke with this. The QED doesn't actually stand for anything, so the quite elegant device will change its name randomly and fairly constantly. Now this doesn't need all that much room, so we're just going to put it down over here. Let's put it like right... let's see, F7, look good. So let's put it down right here. So the quadratic equation device, okay, I'm done with that joke. But yeah, basically the QED, that's what it's called, it's just QED. It changes all the time. Now this doesn't actually do anything for us until we get some Enderflux crystals. Enderflux crystals are required in order for the QED to work. Luckily, they don't take any power, you just have to make them. And they're fairly simple to make, so we'll make 4 of them, because that's as many ender pearls as I had on me at that time. And honestly, you don't need that many, unless you're doing a lot of stuff with this. So, just do something like this, and yeah, so there we go. We have the QED. That is really cool, but why? Why did we make that? I want to see real quick what else we can use this ender infused obsidian for. Ender collector? I have no idea what that is. Ender cores are cool. Endothermic pumps are really nice, and then ender cores are good as well. Hey, those are like vanilla recipes. Wow, that's surprising. And then the ender core upgrades. Alright, so we're probably not going to use too much more of the obsidian stuff, excuse me, but it's good to have nonetheless. So let's pop up here. I'm going to put, where do I want to put it? Right in here, I guess. All that in there. So why did we make the QED? There wasn't a quest for it, as far as I'm aware. At least we haven't found one. But if we look at the culinary generator, in order to make the 8X, you need a transfer node energy. And in order to make the 64, you need a transfer node hyper energy. Both of these can only be made in a QED. So that's why we made the QED. This is super expensive. It takes, there's 4, actually you have to make 2 recipes of this. So there's 8 blocks, 12, 18 blocks of redstone to make one of these. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. So let's take a stack of this. This will give us 7 blocks at least. And we can start working towards getting more stuff. So let's just put that in there for now. We're not going to be able to make the 8X yet, but culinary generators, we're going to need... Okay, those are actually really easy. Survivalists. You need pistons, that's about it. So it's fairly heavy redstone, but otherwise not too bad. Now let's actually take all of the ores out of here, and we're gonna put those in their own chest. I guess we're gonna have to make another chest. Do I have? Yes. we're going to have an ores chest. And pretty much what we're going to do now is we're going to head to the Nether again. Let's just put it right here. Not the cobblestone. All the ores. So the Nether ores are really nice because if we look at the uses for this, you can get 2 redstone ores, or you can pulverize it and get a lot of redstone. Or you can get 3 redstone if you have some rich slag. Redstone ore, on the other hand, pulverizes and gives you 4. So 8 redstone or 21. 21 is pretty good. So redstone ore in the Nether is really good to collect if you need redstone. I'm going to save some of my redstone because we're going to want a decent bit of the ore. Take a look real quick. Redstone ore. The only way to get this is through either laser drills or smelting up the Nether redstone ore. So we're going to want a little bit of it, but not all that much. Anyways, we have a better pick now. We should be able to if we head this direction. Let's see if we can't go get some ardite and cobalt. There's also a lot of redstone ore. So let's grab some more of that. And does this have... It does have a mining level, so we can boost it up even more. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we're going to make a Manulin. Oh hey, I have Manulin level. Lapis. Get a little bit of ores. We'll probably use the Nether quite a bit for this kind of stuff. Especially if zombie pigmen don't care. And yeah, we still can't harvest that. But I know there's some ardite right over here-ish. Where was it? Right here. We can harvest the ardite. That is important. So we have ardite ore. I'm going to want to get some more. There's plenty of cobalt, and just kind of in general, there's plenty of ores up here. That's a zombie pigman wearing a pumpkin. That's some more diamond ore. Cool. So, probably something I'm going to do is just come here and clean up as much of the ores as we can. Especially like redstone. And I'll probably do this off camera. There's also, let's see, silver is good. But not super useful. I'm so scared of the stupid hellfish. I mean, there's all the quartz and all that kind of stuff. So there's plenty of ores to get here. I just want to kind of see if there's any more ardite. And something else I'm going to do is just kind of come here and clear out a nice big area like I was, and see if I can't level up this pickaxe again. Because if I can, then awesome. I can I should be able to then pick the cobalt up. And that is ultimately what I want to do. So let's just kind of quickly look, see if there's anything else. Here, there's some more ardite. Let's grab that. 10. Like I said, I will come back and mine up a lot of this stuff. There's a bunch of ardite right here. Cool. So a decent amount of ardite. Let's grab some more redstone. And luckily, for the most part, where we've spawned in the Nether, which I don't believe is random. I believe this was pre-generated and kind of pre-selected a little bit. At least some modifications have been done. There's not too many lava lakes, which is really nice. Because early game, you don't really want the lava lakes. We can produce lava ourselves, so there's like, we're not going to be like draining it or anything, so who cares? Duskberry. I'm not sure what all the nether berries do. I know they all have a negative side effect, but that's tin, that's lead. We don't really need diamonds. I need to get better equipment, because I want to be able to kill the spiders that spawn like that very easily. I honestly will want to be able to kill the wisps are annoying. And I'm probably going to want to be able to kill, like, the gas as well. I hate these fire bats. There's 2 of them. Ow. I hate them so much. Anyways. Let us go back. We have some ardite. So like I said, I will improve my pick later. But we have some ardite, which is really nice. All of the picks, their mining level is slightly lower than what it should be. But let's go ahead and smelt up the ardite. I'll put everything else away in our ores chests. Not netherrack. Netherrack goes in there. And we have some ethereal essence, which is always nice to have. And we have some gunpowder, so I'm just going to go over here and put it in here. By the way, this is where I'm keeping the flame string. Oh my god, it's so loud over there. So, for the rest of the episode, we're going to look into some storage war quests. There's a couple of the quests that I'd really like to get done fairly soon. But for the most part, I don't really care. Anyways, the ardite is done. I need more chests. But there we go. 2 ardite. Let us go ahead and go to the Tinker Toys. I put it away before it detected it. There we go. We can claim reward. And next is cobalt. And that's going to give us 2 cobalt ore. That's really nice, actually. So what I might do, because there's certain things that we're not going to be using a lot of. Aluminum brass is one. We need a lot more areas. Obsidian ingots, probably not going to be something I super big on. But I'd like to get at least a little bit of all of the ores. So I'll probably set up another chest or something. I'll do that off camera though. But anyways, let's see what Storage Wars has for us. Until I can level up the pick, we can't really do much more with the Tinker Toys. So, let's start barrel upgrades, or let's do the drums. So we need to make a drum. Drums are fairly easy. They are just expensive iron-wise. Takes 2 weighted pressure plates and a cauldron. So it's a lot of iron. So let's grab just a couple blocks of iron. But these are by far my most favorite storage of liquids. So a single drum holds 256 buckets worth of whatever liquid you want to put it into it. So what I'm going to be doing eventually is kind of storing stuff in drums. In fact, we could probably replace this and get more lava stored up, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Eventually I am going to want to replace that portable tank, because honestly the portable tanks are not very large. But that is going to give us a potion of regeneration, and we got the plastic tank already, and that's going to give us the vial of feather feet. We made that a while ago just to store the sludge. It didn't work too well. So that gives us feather feet. I'm not entirely sure what that does, but potions, cool. Let's throw those in here, and we'll take the we'll take the glass bottle and the flame string over to our mob farm. But completing quest, yay! Plant string box. Cool. I will probably clear that out relatively soon. But anyways, we also have ender tanks. This is going to unlock a quest elsewhere. But I don't know. They're a multi-block tank. I don't know much about ender tanks. Storing massive amounts of fluid. 128 buckets per interior block. Always use wrench to dismantle. When using a wrench, the tank will warn you if you're making the tank too small or will lose fluid. Ender tank can be 3x3 up to an 8x8x10. Wow. To input or extract fluids, you must apply the energy input with 1 RF equals 1 millibucket moved. Wow. So we just need to make one of each of those blocks. I don't know how bad those blocks are, so let's see. Ender tank. Ender tank frames. Yeah, no, that's resonant machine frame. Wow, that is some insane recipes. That one not so much, but yeah, those are some really, really insane recipes. So we're not going to be doing that one anytime soon. Let's see. Brick well. I think this will be pretty easy. Brick well. Bricks, copper, iron, tin, bronze, or steel. We need bricks. You know what? Something else that we need to do. This should be pretty easy. Let's pick up one of these. Let's go ahead and break these. I don't really care about this stuff anymore. We don't need it. And let's put one of those in there. So something else that we need, and we can actually use this guy, is clay. So we'll do that. We'll go get some item ducts, and I would like 2 more. I'd like to get 2 more of the whole barrel setup. So let's see. We need servos. I don't have any servos, but I do have plenty of item ducts. We only need like a few. Let's just take a bunch. Servo is iron nuggets. 2 iron nuggets. We're gonna use. Let's just do iron, glass, and then redstone. Single piece of redstone, but still, 16 redstone. Once we get all those blocks of redstone, then I will make the upgrades for the culinary generators. So there's 2 servos. We don't really need to fast. So one last thing that I want to grab is a piece of dust. And I didn't get it. You know what? Can we grab a piece of sand? And I'll just pulverize it myself. So basically we're going to set up some automatic clay. Once again, something simple, small, that'll just kind of run in the background as we need it to. And yeah, like I said, super simple, super small. We need a bunch of wood. Just grab a stack. And we need 2 chests. Can I do the... I can. Awesome. I love that trick. And there we go. We use those other chests for the ores over there. Alright, so let's put barrel here. And let's see. Item duct. Barrel. We put the dust in here. We'll lock that. And then item duct here. It's not going to attach to the fluid thing. The aqueous accumulator. So we just put some servos. Tell it to ignore. It'll go pretty quickly. It'll take the dust, turn into clay, and then we have clay. Cool. So do we have enough clay for 4 bricks? If we get a little bit more dust, we could. Now we do have some hardened clay, which I don't think we can use that for much of anything. You can turn it back into clay with an alchemic chemistry set, but otherwise, yeah, there's not really anything you can do with that. Do you have any clay in here? Not seeing any. One of these days I'm gonna get organized a little bit, so let's see, we just need 2 more pieces, so let's do that. And while we're waiting on that, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put something like this. Is this gonna keep its inventory? It does. Awesome. We'll put it right here. So honestly, I need to make another one of those. Let's go ahead and do that. And do I have any stencils? Of course I do. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to make another pattern chest. We're going to stick this one underneath the part builder. And this way, we can keep all the casts over here, but we can put all of our patterns in here. I had to think of what they were called. So casts in here, patterns over there. Makes it nice and easy. So let's see. We should have did I put them in the wrong one? I think I did. Whoops. Well, we got a little bit more stone. Well, that is a thing that happens sometimes. Alright, so while we're waiting on that, let's see if there's anything else we can do that's pretty easy. Compact chests, expanding barrels, storage upgrade times 3. X3. I would not mind that. So, storage upgrade. That is 3 storage upgrades, which is 3 better barrels and 3 pistons. So we're going to need some wood. We always need wood. A stack will be fine. Let's once again make... let's make a bunch of chests. And we're going to make a bunch of wood. And we need just a little bit more. Cool, so there's 6 barrels. That's actually the number that I needed. Cool. We have a couple more extra chests, which I think I'll put in here for right now. So we need 3 pistons. Simple enough. And 3 redstone, which while we're coming over here, let's do that. Put the gravel in there, why not? 1, 2, 3. Cool. So there's the pistons. It's the other way around, isn't it? Yep. Okay, never mind. We need 3 more pistons. So 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, this will be... I wondered why I felt that I was doing it the wrong way, and it's because I was. So we have a couple more, but there we go. Storage upgrade times 3. And then structural upgrades we've already made. So let's head over here. Do I put any upgrades in this stuff? I did for the leaves. We could put some upgrades in there. So that's going to give us a structural Mark II upgrade. I would like to get another Mark I, which I believe is just some wood. some fences, and then planks, I do believe. Yep, there we go. We're going to increase the amount of wood we can get. And I'm going to actually split this up. I want 2 in here and 1 in here. So we have 3 more barrels to use for other things later. But let's go ahead and get the brick well. And once again, let's do one more quest. I think we're only going to do one more quest today. So did that open up anything else? It did. The specialized upgrades. And it does unlock a quest elsewhere. So a void upgrade. That would be really nice to have. So a void upgrade is made with 2 pistons and a piece of obsidian. So more pistons. Yeah, this should be done pretty quickly. Yeah. We can go ahead and place the clay down. Get it with the raiding hoe. And then we will cook these up. So in here we need, let's just grab all the redstone for right now. So 2 more pistons. And I need more wood. Let's get a decent amount because I want to get some sticks as well. So we'll just grab this. We'll do like 16. There we go. Cool. So we also need some obsidian. Once again, shouldn't be too bad to do. I think what's going to be the best way to make this well? We can make copper. We could use 10. Honestly, I think iron is going to be the best. So let's grab a couple more blocks of iron. Let's pop down here for a moment. Grab a piece of obsidian. And we should be good to go. Let's make the last 2 things. So there is the other piston. There's the void upgrade. This basically deletes excess items once the barrel's full. Pretty obvious, I think. If you're familiar with modded stuff, it's a void upgrade. So let's make the brick well as well. The brick well, oh cool, we're gonna get a structural mark 3. Cool. And then that unlocks something else somewhere else. And we also got the potion of instant health. Cool. So let's see if we can't find. So we have 2 quests here. That's normal. We need to sift more topiary grass. This doesn't seem to have opened up anything. This is still bugged. Tinker's Toys. Yep, still 2. That didn't unlock anything else, but it unlocked something somewhere else. Oh hey, we unlocked the fermentation, the fermenter. That was probably from doing the bees stuff before. Don't see anything new here. Mob hunter, I don't anticipate anything new being there. Not seeing any like super new quests. So I don't know what that opened up. Maybe something in for the hoarding? Nope. Okay. So whatever it opened up, we don't know yet. But the void upgrade is actually really nice. In fact, let's upgrade the nether rack because that's something we're gonna want a lot of, and we're gonna want 2 sets of fences and something like this. So upgrade that barrel. I need to upgrade it one more time. I believe that would be an iron upgrade, which luckily I have iron on me. So once again, fences, and then whatever material. So iron upgrade will allow us to put some more stuff in this, and then we'll put a void upgrade on it. Now, any excess items will automatically get deleted. With the nether rack that's fine. We're going to come over here and we're going to upgrade this guy even more. So we have a good bit of dirt. I'm going to continue getting the topiary grass between episodes. Let's also expand the farm as much as we can. F7. Ooh. Put that there. And yeah, so this guy has plenty of saplings. Is this still okay? It's still making saplings. That's good. Once this runs out of leaves, then I will start doing some more work with it. But for the most part, I want to fill in the rest of the dirt and yeah, pretty much go from there. So I'm going to harvest some wheat. I'm going to make more topiary grass and basically get more redstone so that next time we can go ahead and make the culinary generator times 8. I'm going to level up this pick. Will take a while, but I'm basically going to go to the Nether, mine out ores, all that fun stuff. And next time, we'll hopefully finish most of the Tinker Toys stuff. We'll get the cobalt and the manulin, and honestly, we might look into some Britannia in order to start getting mana steel, because mana steel is made from, well, mana. It's also pretty easy to make. It's just iron in a mana pool. We'll get to that once we get into Britannia a little bit, but in order to do that, we're going to need to start growing some botanical seeds. So we're going to need these mystical white flower seeds, and they grow in podzol. We're going to need a lot of podzol. The best way to get podzol is from spruce saplings. So yeah, relatively soon I'm going to need to grow a lot of spruce trees and get a bunch of spruce leaves. We could probably do something with this guy, basically expand the barrels out. If I put more item ducts, we could probably go this way with the item ducts, or I don't know, I'll figure out something. Having more room, I can do more stuff, but we can put some spruce trees in here as well and let it shear the leaves, and we'll get a bunch of stuff. And if we need spruce trees, well, right there for a piece of gold. So we will probably get into a little bit of Britannia next time. I do have some podzol. Also, I believe if you sift the podzol, you can get all of the mystical seeds. So that is awesome. So that's what we're going to work on next time. Just trying to get more seeds, get a little bit into Britannia, I think, and kind of finish up the Tinker Toys and hopefully the topiary grass. We can finish that, but just kind of go from there and get some more power going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!